Okay. Hello, Melanie. Okay, let me wear my. Doing the same thing. Okay. So today we are going to continue with unit 6.
Make a mistake in the number. Unit 6, page, I have it here, 36, page 36. But before we start, I have a question for you guys. What are your biggest fears? Ooh, okay. One, choose one. That's why I said only one. Okay, so then the first one you said was of the ocean. Are you afraid of the ocean itself or drowning in the ocean? Okay. Okay, so it's the ocean. So it's not drowning, so it's the ocean itself. Yeah. You weren't supposed to. Okay, me too. I also watched Titanic an unhealthy amount of time. But I'm not afraid of ships. Afraid of ships after watching Titanic. Sharks. When I was little, I wasn't sure that a shark come out of my sea. Should have stopped watching Sharknado. Okay. Okay, Professor. Okay, I have a number of movies that I can recommend you not to watch. Or drown. Okay, well, that's heavy. That's heavy. I think yes. I, or fire. No. Yeah. They are not thinking in the in the dying. You are thinking of it. Could be. I don't know. I never been in those situations, and I hope no one does. Because that's okay. Of what? Fail. Fail. Okay. Failure in everything. Daniel? Repeat? Oh, okay. Someone enters your house. Obviously, like a thief or a criminal, no? I'm just like walking. Attention there. I look for the greatest fears you could have. Okay? The greatest fears you could have. And I put them in these papers. What does it say here, sir? Ergophobia. Anybody heard of it? You don't remember what it is? Okay, I'm sure you have it. Don't worry. I'm sure you all have these fears. This is one. Ergophobia. Carla. Ephebiphobia. No one? Are you sure? Let's see. I'm sure because, like I said, I don't know why you haven't heard of them. That you haven't. These are your greatest fears. Trust me. Josette. Optophobia. What is optophobia? You think something of the eyes? Okay. You have this every morning. You're scared of what? We'll see. Ablutophobia. Oh my God, how scary. You won't be able to sleep tonight after talking of all these fears. Mateo? Arithmophobia. Sounds like mathematics. Yeah. Before my class, I know you have math. Maybe it's fear to Miss Joanna. Danny? Nomophobia. Okay, you can change it. If you think, yeah, what does it say? Fear of opening one side. I think you already got that one. Yeah? Don't you have that every morning? Especially Monday to Friday? Mateo, what does it say? Dating. You can change yours. You can change yours. Yeah, you're wrong. Cosette? Fear of numbers. Annie? I'm sorry. Fear. Okay, pay attention. Fear of being without your mobile phone. You can change if you want them. Can discuss with Danny if you want. Just do it in English. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I have that one too. Yes, it's a long word. Yes. I don't know. You put it. Oh my God. And there I was thinking and watching the Rosa de Guadalupe wasn't teaching you anything. Okay. So, arithmophobia, fear of numbers. Especially after exams, right? Or before. Optophobia, so fear of opening your eyes, like I said, especially Monday to Friday morning. Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say in the middle of English class, and I was like, oh my God. In the middle of the night, okay, when it's dark. Let me just confirm this too, because I might confuse them, and I don't want to confuse them. Nomophobia, correct. Fear of being without your mobile phone. Oh, I have that. You do. You can. You don't say you don't. You do. Okay. Let me check the others. Because blutophobia, correct. Fear of bathing. I have to admit, I don't know if it's just bathing, like in a bath, or showering in general. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You can drown, no? That's why I say I'm not sure it's just bathing or taking a shower. What? Of course. Well, exactly. That's why we in Mexico, we don't have baths. We have showers because of serial killers. Uh, uh, Ephedophobia, fear of adolescence. So La Rosa de Guadalupe didn't lie to you. Correct. Fear of adolescence. Well, I have to say that I don't have it because if I did, I wouldn't be a secondary, no, a teacher, no, I wouldn't teach you, no, but just the idea, I have to overcome my phobia. And the other one is what? Ergophobia, fear of work. I actually have to say that you know, but I know a lot of students that have ergophobia. Okay, well, I hope that this class doesn't mean that you cannot sleep tonight. I hope. I hope. I have more phobias. I have uh, plutophobia. Okay. Another phobia is the one that Isabella was looking for on the phone. Hippopotomonstroscipedaliophobia. Bless you. Fear of long words. Omphalophobia, fear of belly button. It's real. It's real. Danny can tell you about it. Linophobia, feel of strings, like threads, like hilos. That's pretty scary. Pogonophobia, fear of beers. Yes, Gerardo? You think? Okay. Caetophobia, fear of hair. Vestiphobia, fear of clothing. Some of you might have this one. Decidophobia, fear of making decisions. Asoptorophobia, fear of mirrors. Mirrors. The hypnophobia, fear of dining with others. Not others, with others. Or the all-time classic phobophobia. Phobia to phobias. Yes, really. Of clowns? Okay. Yeah, but I mean, but those are like the common, the basic ones, no? Uh-huh. Okay. And you guys, Melanie, Majo, Miguel, what are your phobias? Do you have any of these phobias you want to share with us? Remember, guys, you have to participate. You can put them in the chat if you want. Okay, put them in the chat and I read them. Page 36. What? Honestly, I don't. But every time I watch a movie or something, creeps me out. So no, I don't believe that it could really happen. But but I like watching. I like fantasy, so I believe in all those things. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I when I was young, I watched a movie, The Witches, and in the original because they made a remake, they was so bad, so bad. But the original, yeah, but the original is good. And in a part of the movie, they put the witches put kids in paintings, in paintings. So I was yes, but yes, but creepy. Yeah, but it was punishment. No, it was not like not like those paintings that you can talk to them or that. You know, they banish the kids in the paintings. It was like to get rid of the kids. You know? And I remember that for a very long time I was afraid of paintings and things like because it reminded me of the mother of a kid. So uh-huh. What lives in the shadows. Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. That's true. And Miguel shares his phobia that he says that he doesn't have any phobia. We your classmates say we believe you, Miguel. Or maybe now he doesn't have any phobias, no? I believe you, Miguel. You're brave. You're very brave. Wish you were here. Okay, guys, so page 36. Page 36. It says, which of these emotions have you experienced recently? And why did you feel this way? Anger. Danny, your brother. That's why she put elevators in her list of phobias earlier. Very good. The next one is fear. I'm sure Danny also felt that one in the exact same situation. But who else? Who else? Isabella? Last time you felt fear. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but I'm a coward, so I don't really watch horror movies. It's a good one? Okay. And the last time you felt happiness? Last time you felt happiness? Eh, I don't remember it anymore, teacher. Okay, Sarah, last time you felt happiness? Okay, okay. I have to admit, I watched a couple of Taylor Swift songs during the weekend because everybody was talking about them. So I had to. I had to. So you feel happiness. Excellent, Sarah. Excellent. And was the last time you felt satisfaction, Daniel? Last night? Why? You finished the work. Excellent, Daniel. Excellent. And worry, Gerardo? Why now, Mateo? I delivered? You should. You should feel worried. Okay, very good. And you guys in internet, you can also put it the last time you were happy or angry or sad or fear or worried. Okay? You can put it in the chat. Next exercise, exercise 1. It says, match the questions to the photos. Okay? Here's just the questions to the photos. Did you go to school in the morning feeling cheerful about the day ahead? No, they're asking you to answer. Match it with the picture. What? Yes, yes. See. Pictures. Let me see because they're not, it's not sharing anymore. Let me put it. And the other didn't matter because we were just talking, but now they need to see it. See, very good. Pamela, can you read number 2 and tell me the answer? Number is lettering. Very good. Very good. Have you ever been scared? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be reading it. Mateo, number 3. Hey. Well, it's directed to you. You shouldn't concern about things like that right now. Dia, number 4. Yeah, many times. Many times. What am I able? No, let me see, Cosette. Okay, we check. All the pictures are perfectly matched. Very good. Questions about the words in blue or any other words? Okay. So in exercise 2, it says, complete the table with the adjectives with prepositions in exercise 1. So with the phrases of the first exercise, the ones that are in blue, we'll have to put them in the correct part of the chart. Which of these phrases talk about a fear? Scared of. Very good. Can you use it in a sentence? Okay. From a tall building. Some people are scared of being without their mobile phone, as we saw. No, are scared of clowns. Excellent. Very good. And which one is about anger? Furious with. Can you use it in a sentence? In another sentence? With your brother. Yeah, I know. Me too. When he used to be my student, I was always furious with him too. No, I didn't. Worry. Which one is about being worried? Concerned. Put it in a sentence. What are you concerned about, Mateo? Mateo. So I'm being a good people, okay? Being good people or a good person, okay? Happiness. We have cheerful about, that's the example, and optimistic. Happiness, pessimistic. How would you describe someone that is optimistic about things? Well, how would you describe them? Even if you say, me too, but I think something wrong with them. Peaceful, happy, and with a lot of energy. I think that's energetic, no? Energetic. Maybe open-minded, some of them, maybe. Cheerful, like we read some. How would you describe a pessimistic person? Really? Really? Depressed? Anxious? Maybe anxious. But I'm saying, pessimistic people, are they really all realistic? Sometimes they aren't. I agree. Yeah, because I was going to say, for example, no, because if I go outside, a dog is going to pee on me, and a thunder is going to strike me, and a thief is going to mock me, and I'm going to drive my car and I'm going to crash it. I mean, it's not realistic. I mean, if I go out, all those things are not going to happen to me. No, but that's what I mean. No, that maybe it's not. Or just as the optimistic. Not everything is sunshine and flowers. You know. But yes, very good. Okay, we check it. We can see that they are all perfectly applied. Okay, in the next exercise says, Listen to Claudia, Ben, Jade, and Ollie. How are they feeling? We are going to listen to Claudia, Ben, Jade, and Ollie. How are they feeling? And choose the correct option and complete the sentences. So let's listen.
One. Claudia.
My laptop is really annoying. The screen now stays like this for ages and you can't do anything, even when it does eventually.
Okay, number 2. Well, I'll put it again. I'll put it again so we can listen all at once. Okay, let's put it again. I don't know why it's not sound. Hey. Mateo, you don't have the phone right now. Try to deal with your nomophobia, please. You can? Ah, yes, you can. Let me put it again because I don't know why it's not sounding. Where? Because my phone doesn't need internet. There it is.
Track 23.
There it is.
One. Claudia.
Oh, no. What's going on?
My laptop is really annoying. The screen now stays like this for ages and you can't do anything, even when it does eventually start up. It's so slow.
2. Ben. Come on, it's already 1:15. We've still got a bit of time before the film starts, but I'm worried there won't be any decent seats if we get there too late. 3. Jade.
Oh, can I open it now? Great. No, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I wanted.
4. Ollie. Alex! Alex, I'm watching something here. Can you turn that awful noise down? I don't know why you like that band so much. 5. Jade.
I went on the ticket website at exactly 9, but it had already crashed. When I eventually got the page to load, they'd sold out. I just want to forget the whole thing. I wasted all morning on it.
6. Ollie.
It's only a little one. Aw, it's quite sweet, really. Look at its little legs.
Just get it away from me. Seriously, please, Claudia.
Well, try to put it again so we can check it. Okay?
Track 23. 1. Claudia.
My laptop is really annoying. The screen now stays like this for ages and you can't do anything. Even when it does eventually start up, it's so slow.
So, Claudia's fed up with you. Number 2.
2. Ben, come on. It's already 1:15. We've still got a bit of time before the film starts, but I'm worried there won't be any decent seats if we get there too late. 3.
So Ben is the temperament.
Jade,
Oh, can I open it now? Great. No, no, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I wanted.
Over. Yeah.
4. Ollie.
Alex! Alex, I'm watching something here. Can you turn that awful noise down? I don't know why you like that band so much.
Irritated about.
5. Jade.
I went on the ticket website at exactly 9, but it had already crashed. When I eventually got the page to load, they'd sold out. I just want to forget the whole thing. I wasted all morning on it.
6.
What? Down about.
6. Ollie.
It's only a little one. Aw, it's quite sweet, really. Look at its little legs.
Just get it away from me. Seriously, please, Claudia.
Again? Petrified. Okay, I'm gonna move this. And then complete the sentence. You also have to complete the sentence. So, okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if we can anxious or fed up because she sounds anxious, but she says it's so annoying. Okay, so let's everybody to check that part right now. I haven't told you anything. We haven't checked it, confirm the answers. So Claudia's fed up with Caroline. Top. Ben's anxious about okay, but he's anxious about tickets. No, the seats. The seats? Or what? Well, the time, no, and the time. So he's anxious that they're not going to be there on time. Look at the seats. But it's not really about the seats, more about the time. So they think the seats. Jade is over the moon about her gift, her present, her gift, correct. Ollie's getting irritated by? Is it a question or an answer? Loud music. Okay, Alex's loud music. Correct. Jade's down about not getting the tickets. No, now it's for the website. On the website. All is petrified of some kind of. Oh, in this case, what kind of animal? You don't remember? So? So?
6. Ollie.
It's only a little one. Aw, it's quite sweet, really. Look at its little legs.
Just get it away from me. Seriously, please, Claudia.
They don't say, but what can we deduce it is? Spy. And now we check it. Okay, yeah. The thing is that here it appears. Let me see. Yeah, the bad temper is not bad temper, it's what you say. Questions? Here it says now. Well, here it says that we need to use the phrases to make the statements. Okay? But I think we have to talk about also. Any other group? What is over the moon? Sarah was over the moon with Taylor Swift. Yeah. That's all he needs to do. What can you be over the moon? Only your favorite artist? Yeah. Yes, yes, of course. Mateo? I don't know. Repeat what you said, Jose. Fed up. How would you use fed up in a sentence? Fed up is like, yeah, like, I'm fed up with the school internet. Exactly. The school's internet. The next word, okay, could be. I thought we were going to do it again. I think we had it on for okay, very good. But yeah, I can say that I have been on I don't know, teenagers. Oh, teenagers, telling teenagers to put their cell phones away. Okay, very good. Irritated, we already used it. And anxious, no, I think those we already. Okay, now it says, read the introduction to the article, ignoring the gaps that are mentioned. Okay, Miguel. Can you read Miguel, please?
Yes, the first paragraph.
The first paragraph, the title and the first paragraph. Okay, wait a minute. Everybody pay attention. You have to follow the reading. Ready, Miguel? Ready, Miguel?
When fear becomes a phobia. Fear is something we all experience from birth and for good reason. Without it, we would find it difficult to survive. It is thought to be the earliest emotion, evolving millions of years ago. Some fears, such as fear of heights, are to almost all mammals. Other fears, like the fear of mice, are specific to humans and in this case possibly result from when these cases rodents carry deadly diseases. As we to adulthood, our fears change. Sorry.
You can drink some water if you have it.
Under the age of 7, fears frequently include imagined monsters or the dark. By 10, children fear events that are real, thought extremely to happen, like murder or war. When we are teenagers, social fears begin too, such as looking foolish in front of friends. The vast majority of us are able to our fears under control. However, for others, a fear can get out of control and have a significant on their lives. When this happens, a fear has turned a phobia. Psychologists recognize over 500 phobias from blutophobia, fear of washing, or zoophobia, fear of animals.
As you see, so it is fear of watching. You know, not just in the top. Thank you, Miguel. And I think we have also for that a fear of making fool of ourselves in front of other people. Huh? Very good. Thank you, Miriam. So we go back to the exercise. It says, which fears are mentioned? Fear of heights, fear of animals.
No, they mentioned monsters, yes. Yeah, monster, washing, the dark, murder. Okay, let me see here, the total. Making fool of yourself, very good. Okay. Which fears and mention. So heights, mice, monsters. Circle them. Circle them in your book. The dark, we mentioned them all. Murder, war. We didn't mention war, but it's also there. Looking foolish in front of your friends, washing, and animals. Very good. I think water was the only one that we didn't mention. Very good. Okay. Now, this is one of your favorite exercises. Well, no, this one is not so complicated. What are you going to do now? Who can tell me? Gerardo? Exactly. To fill in the gaps with one of the sentences that are mentioned. Thank you. Okay. So, number one. Well, first you have the example, no? And it's there. Let me just open it here in the screen. The first one is the example. It says, here is something we all experience from birds. Very good. Pame, number one. Exactly. Are common. Okay. We'll check at the end. We'll check at the end. Almost all now. Number 2, Danny? From faces? Everybody thinks the same? Time? Number 3, Chabela. Progress to adulthood, our views change. Yeah, we're no longer afraid of the dark. Now we're afraid of being without our mobile phone. Okay. 4, Sarah. Unexpected. Okay, let's check. Maybe, no? Maybe unlikely. I have my doubts on that one. Unlikely. Number 5, yeah. Tell me. We check it at the end, don't worry. Mateo? To keep our person in control. Thank you. Daniel? 7. Impression have a significant impression. Like impact. On our lives. One, Gerardo? Appear in purple. Okay, we're going to check, but I think we need to. Maybe you already corrected them. Maybe we need to correct. We need to correct one. Expose. Begin to emerge. Exactly. Empiezan a salir. Because expose, usually you say when, I don't know, it's like, how can we say it? Something happened, we don't know who did it, but you find out. So you know that that person did particular situation, yeah? And then you expose them on the press, on social media, no? Like you tell everybody what they did. You know, that's to expose. Yeah, that's going to be the one. Questions? Okay. Now it says, look at the names of 3 phobias. What do you think they mean? Autophobia. Right now, what do you think they mean? Fear of yourself, maybe. Nyctophobia. Of nicotine. Now don't read yet. Ah, something to do with not light, maybe. So maybe darkness. Okay. Scoliophobia? School. Okay. So let's see. Let's read. Now we're going to read. Okay. Give me a second. Of course. Okay.
Comes phobia. Fear is something we all experience from birth, and for good reason. Without it, we would find it difficult to survive. It is thought to be the earliest emotion, evolving millions of years ago. Some fears, such as a fear of heights, are common to almost all mammals. Other fears, like a fear of mice, are specific to humans, and in this case, possibly result from times when these rodents carried deadly diseases. As we progress to adulthood, our fears change. Under the age of 7, fears frequently include imagined monsters or the dark. By 10, children fear events that are real, though extremely unlikely to happen, like murder or war. When we are teenagers, social fears begin to emerge, such as looking foolish in front of friends. The vast majority of us are able to keep our fears under control. However, for others, a fear can get out of control and have a significant impact on their lives. When this happens, a fear has turned into a phobia. Psychologists recognize over 500 phobias, from ablutophobia, fear of washing, to zoophobia, fear of animals. Case study 1. Nyctophobia. As a child, Mustafa Aksoy used to be terrified of the dark. Until the age of 8, he spent most nights in his parents' room and insisted on leaving a light on. His parents never suspected a problem. After all, such fears are common among young kids. But Mustafa has never got used to sleeping in the dark, and he's now 16. He still sleeps with a light on, which is fine, of course. However, Mustafa's nyctophobia can occasionally make everyday life difficult. I was at a birthday party last week. Someone turned the lights out while the candles on the cake were being lit, Mustafa says. Even though I knew there was no real danger, I was still petrified of the dark. Mustafa can't explain the reasons behind his phobia. However, many phobias result from a distressing experience in childhood. Case study 2. Autophobia. 17-year-old Poppy Schofield believes that her autophobia, the fear of being alone, comes from an incident when she was 10. She and her mum were shopping in a department store. Suddenly, her mum got an urgent phone call from work and became distracted. She left the shop quickly and simply forgot her daughter was with her. Obviously, Poppy was in tears until her mum returned, and she's suffered from autophobia ever since. Although Poppy hasn't entirely got over her fear, she's now used to her autophobia and has several strategies she uses to cope with it. Reading or listening to music definitely helps. Plus, I deliberately make lots of friends, so I'm almost always with someone. Both nyctophobia and autophobia are common, but other phobias are quite unusual and, in some cases, possibly difficult to believe. Case study 3. Scoliophobia. Scoliophobia has been recognized since the 1960s. Children who suffer from this will feel extreme anxiety about going to school, with symptoms such as headaches and feeling physically sick. For over 3 years, Noah Jenkins experienced just this. At one point, the school threatened to take Noah's parents to court for keeping their child at home. When his parents proved that Noah was studying at home, the school eventually agreed to help. Now, after a period of psychological treatment, Noah is a typical 18-year-old and is about to leave home for university. One of the worst things about that time was the fact that my school didn't believe me, says Noah. They thought I was trying to get out of studying, when in fact, I've always enjoyed learning.
Okay. So were we right or not? So what is autophobia?
No, understandably. You know me, really. I'll be afraid of that too. Okay, and please, I don't want to start hearing tomorrow that you suffer a case of scoliophobia. I was scoliophobia. Yeah, please, I don't want here right now. They're afraid of the school, which probably maybe the cases of scoliophobia grew after the pandemic. Not that you are maybe afraid of the school itself, no, but of like being in this situation, no, like social distancing and sanitization things, no, related to the school. Social, I guess your special idea has problem with that. Mm-hmm. Online. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to the doorstep. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. And I think again, all these things with the modern time, maybe we have more phobias, or people can exactly. Maybe you now you don't have to deal with them, like you said, no. You don't have to go outside. Well, you won't. Uh-huh. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Let's match these questions with the person of the case. Study 1, 2, or 3. Who was abandoned in a public place? Well, but does she have a name? Poppy. Whose family almost got into trouble with the law because of a phobia? Whose phobia has made them more sociable? Who recently had a bad experience at a friend's house? Mustafa. Who has been accepted for further education? Whose parents thought his fear was normal? And again, we have words in purple within the text. Look at those words. What are the words? Okay, one by one. Deadly, foolish, distressing, distracted, treatment. That's all? Okay, so we have to match them with their meaning. Having your attention taken away from something. Distracted. How do you know that? You never get distracted. That's new for you. Obviously. I must be confusing you with another group. Making you very worried or upset. Distressing. The use of medicine, exercises, or whatever to cure a person from an illness or injury. Silly or stupid. Foolish. Likely to cause death. Death. Excellent. sharing. Okay, guys, can we reconnect again? Because we have 5 minutes left of this Zoom, but we still have more time, more class. Okay, can we reconnect one last time? Yes, Majo, Melanie? Put at least thumbs up. Thank you, Majo. Okay. Be and get used to. When do you use those contexts about? How do you use, when do you use be used to? I am used to the dark. When something is common in your routine, very good. And when do you use get used to? One by one. Familiar with something, so it's in the process of being used to something. Don't kill any. That's right. So one is to already adapt it, like Gerardo was saying, and the other one is the process of being adapted. Very good. Okay, and then it says, you have 2 examples there, and then you have the rules. What kinds of words can you follow? So what words follow be used to and get used to? Is it a verb? After get used to, what follows? No, a preposition, but it's not the two, but the two is part of the phrase. Look, be used to, get used to. So exactly. So after get used to, it follows an ing word. In this case, is it a verb? Ing word. It's called a a gerund. It's followed by a gerund. Remember, it's not a verb because we are adding the ing. It's called a gerund. It's not conjugated. That's my point. It's not I am sleeping. It's not present continuous. Exactly. So it's not a verb because it's not in present or past continuous. It's not being used as a verb. It's being used as a gerund. Exactly. And after used to, not pronoun, just as. It's not a pronoun because it's not I, you, we, they. Just call it noun. Very good, girl. A noun. By a noun. So by the thing or the gerund of the thing. Okay? Clear? Questions? Over there in the beyond? Questions? Melanie, Miguel, Majo? Okay. So, your favorite part. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, groups of 3. Exercises 2, 3, and so on until you arrive to 6. Okay? Groups of 3. Hurry up. You have 5 minutes per exercise. You know the drill. You sit together. You comment. You answer. One member of the team brings it to me to check. Okay. You two guys, you can do it individually. Exercise 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have to write sentences. If you have to write sentences, write them in the notebook, please. You have to write sentences, write them in the notebook, please. You have to write sentences, write them in the notebook, please. You have a question, raise your hand. I'm going to stop the sharing right now. There's nothing to share. I will check the answers in a minute.
Excellent. Okay, guys, in the internet. I check with you. I already checked with the team.
With you. You can, let me share the screen. Melanie, can you give me number 1? Melanie? Melanie? Yes, Melanie, it's your turn. I see your hand, but tell me number 1. You can write it in the chat if you want, or if you don't have a microphone. Melanie? It's in the chat. Very good, correct. I'm not. Majo, number 2. Majo, number 2.
Weird.
Mayor, very good. Miguel, number 3.
Be used to.
Be used to the school website now? No.
Get used to.
Get used to. Because it's like you cannot complete the process. Don't worry, Melanie, but you can put it in the chat. That's the advantage of Zoom, that you can write it or say it. Number 4, Melanie, again. Get, very good. Majo, number 5. Majo.
Bean.
Bien. And Miguel, number 6.
Getting.
Getting. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Go with the next exercise. If you have any questions, tell. I know. Sorry. Number 4. It's because number 3, I don't have the option. I don't just do it. The right routine. Okay. 4 sentences. Okay. You will have to get used to eating spicy food. Correct. It might be difficult getting used to being alert and strict. Okay, you will have to get used to dramatic changes in the weather. You sure? Do you think we have dramatic changes in the weather?
I mean, in the morning it's super cold and then it's super hot and then it's cold again.
Okay.
There's rain.
Yes, because like some countries, for example, like they really have extreme weather. They really have extreme hot and snowstorms in winter. So for me, it's like, yeah, sometimes it's chillier than others, but
They're like, if there's snowstorm, it's cold all the time. And it's like hot, cold. It's not like
yeah.
very hot or very cold, but it's like cold.
Yes, it is. You're right. You are right. You would have to get used to the crazy. Oh, another crazy weather. You are used to. So the person is already used to delicious food, so it's not going to be a problem. Okay. You will get used to the people really easily. They are so kind. And don't worry, you will get used to the routine. Okay. I will read. That's it.
This one, teacher?
The sentences of 3.
I read, yeah.
Are you with Dia? So you're already in the next one? For example, who describes the past title she used? She used to be. Used to. Correct. Okay. Okay, guys, here's your own sentences. So if each of you want to put one in the chat, I can check it. And here in number 4, Miguel, Majo, Melanie. Which of these examples describes a past habit or state? 1 or 2? Who can tell? 2, exactly. I used to be terrified of the spiders. Very good. Okay. And here I give you a few minutes. Write me each of you. Give me one sentence. Miguel, Majo, Melanie, put me your sentences in the chat so I can check. You haven't finished? Maria? I don't understand. Sazon? The seasoning? Spices? Careful with your writing. There's a day and a wheel, and I don't understand the day or the wheel. Have to get used to the weather. Wait, look, this is not the wheel. This is bad writing. Day, wheel. Have to get used to. Sing. You need an eye. Shorter people. They all have to get used to. But you're missing the verb here. And here also. The gerund, not the verb, the gerund. To what? Eating. And here? To. No, again, you need a gerund. To, I don't know. Feeling. To, I don't know, liking. Have to get used to. Living our daily routine. Okay? So don't forget, we saw it here. After get used to, we need a gerund. So don't need the gerund. Here, they're missing what? Okay? Ready? The 5. Let me check here. I have some answers here. Yeah, you will have to get used to eating. Don't forget, Miguel. Remember, when after the get used to, we need the gerund. Get used to eating our spicy food. Now you have to get used to, I don't know, talking the people with the people here, seeing the people here. Don't forget the gerund. You're missing the gerund. Okay? Put me 2 more. 2 more or 1 each with the gerund. And don't forget your sentence, Melanie. Okay, number 5. Here. Sleeping. Yes. Okay, don't forget the past is here. How do you write your verb? Get. The option is correct. Just careful there. No, the past is here. How did you say? Did go or did went? Did go. Why? The past is indeed. Okay, so the same applies here. Did get. Just missing. Mhm. Okay, good. I already checked this one? No.
Yes, this one is
I talked to her.
yes,
Yeah, you're impressive. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This one is incorrect. This one is, the sentence is not well properly established. It's a question. So check. What is 5? I'm gonna, yes. And yeah, I tell you this one because they're very right. It's
I've got to know that.
are you used to?
Are you?
Okay. I give you the points tomorrow. Okay, don't forget it. Write them down. Write them down or take them a picture. Okay. Already checked this one?
With many.
Okay. Used are you? Got. But it's impressive. It's not have got. Mhm. Which one? This one? Okay. Used to be. Got. To. Maybe. Used to be. Here. It's correct. Just. You have the date? Good.
Good. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Ready. Yeah.
Okay, but you're already correct. Already. I forgot to check that. Okay, you will have to get used to eat, but again, it's the same. Eating. Don't forget, you're forgetting the gerunds, guys. Okay, guys, the class is over. See you tomorrow. Don't forget your gerunds when we use get used to. Get used to eating, get used to running, get used to going to school, etc. Okay, guys? See you tomorrow. Bye.